Hi, welcome back to the channel. I've said it before, but please, if you like the content of my channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. If you leave a comment, I always try and get back to you. Now, this is a very new release from Seiko, and it's come courtesy of the Seiko AD in Coventry, West Midlands. That's Francis and Gaye. And it's Ryan, who I deal with down there, and he has been nice enough to lend me this watch and a couple of others to actually review. And I like this one a lot. This to me is stunning. This is the new Seiko SRPG13K1. It's a series of 4 watches. This to me actually is my favourite colour, but I'll drop in some pictures of your ones. I love I just really like the contrast of the colours on this watch. Now, the eagle eye amongst you may notice this is a turtle. What on earth has it got a compass bezel on there for? So it's a bit of a strange one. The turtle is normally known as a dive watch, but this definitely isn't kitted out for diving, being that it hasn't got a diver's bezel. Now let's zoom into that and have a look at this. Now also, this watch is a little bit slimmer than the dive comparison one, and I think all the better for it. Basically, the sizes of this watch here are 42, well, a little bit over 42 mil, and it's only 11.7 millimeters thick, which again I think looks superb, and a lug to lug of 45, so it's going to fit a lot of wrists. The actual strap size on this watch is 20 mil. Now, it's strange because it still has all the benefits of the dive watch. So it's got the screw down case back, screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistancy, but no dive bezel. Now let's first, before I talk more about the bezel, let's have a look at that dial. I think it is so clear, so nicely done. I love the colours and the contrast with the chapter ring and the dial. And I love the loom, how it looks, it's the same colour. You just have the polishing on those hour markers which define it. And this new handset, the good thing with this handset is, I feel when you want to actually really set the watch accurately, and if you're anything like me, you always do, it just really points nicely to on the minute track. As you can see, screw down crown. And there we go. Now, look at that. The polishing on those hour markers, it really does look nice. Now, as we come out from here, we've actually got a view through a sapphire crystal, which is nice. Flat sapphire crystal. I can't really say if there's any hour coating. It looks to be, there could be slightly, but it's not much. Now, as we come out to the bezel, we've got this slight different colour arrangement. The beige going to like a dark grey, black around the southern part of the lower part of the bezel. Now, you can purchase the bezel really easily, but when you rotate it, there's no clicks, because this is actually a compass bezel. Now, as I remember, the way of using this is you point the hour hand at the sun. This only works, I believe, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere. And then, let's say the sun is directly ahead, you would then place the south, as I remember, in between the hour and the 12 o'clock marker. And then that gives you your orientation for a compass. But there you go. One thing I would say about the action of the bezel is it is silky smooth. It reminds me of vintage Rolexes. There's no click, it's just a perfect friction feel all the way around. There's no play, it is a constant feel, not too hard. You're not accidentally going to knock it, but it is lovely. One thing I should also point out is it looks like Seiko really got their act together now, because look at that alignment. It's spot on. Now, over the last couple of years, they haven't been the best at that, but that is really good. Also, the date wheel down here at the 4 o'clock position aligns really well. So that, hats off to Seiko, they're doing that properly. Now, as we look at the case of the watch, obviously we have a classic turtle design, but albeit smaller. We have drilled out lugs lovely polishing on the side, radial brushing around on the top surface. Coming around, we have this ground to air emergency signal code. Now these are supposed to be letters you can actually write on the ground to inform anyone in the air what it is you might need, or what kind of danger or what kind of severity of your predicament. I'm not going to go too far into that, but as we can see, screw down case back, really nice. I really like the feel of this watch. It's one of those watches. I've never been a big Turtle fan, but this, I feel, I would definitely change my mind. I really like the feel and the weight of this watch. It is just nice. It's not too big. My wrist size just over around about 7¼ just over 7 inches, and this feels right. If I had one slight negative, it would be the strap. The strap is a lovely colour, matches everything, but it is a little bit stiff. That's, you know, that is just me, but that is an easy thing to fix. I think this would look really nice on a khaki NATO strap personally. That's what I feel it'd look really great on, especially that it is a slimmer watch. Let me actually put this on my wrist so you get an idea of how it looks. Just a quick wrist check. I'm wearing a Zin EZM1. Zin EZM2 GSG9. Let's take this off. And let's put this on. I want to do it all, just so we got an idea. So it's a little bit stiff at the moment, but doesn't that look fantastic? I really, really like the look of this watch. This is a watch I would definitely contemplate buying myself. The size, I think, is perfect. Let me just take it off. Now, as you can see, the actual clasp here is signed Seiko. Let's actually have a look at the loom. Let me move this light for a second. Let's check out the loom on this. You know it's going to be good, don't you? It's a Seiko. When has Seiko ever had bad loom? And there we go. That looks great. This I'm impressed with. I think the size of this looks really good. I haven't really got any negatives with this watch at all. The movement, I should point out, is the 4R36, so a movement everyone knows, 23 joules, 41 hours of power reserve. Price of this, I believe, is going to be around about £490, £480, somewhere around there, and euros around about 540. And I think Seiko have really done well on this watch. It is a stunner. So again, I'd like to thank Ryan at Francis and Gaye for lending me this watch, and I'll leave a description down in the comments below so you can check out his shop. But if there's a Seiko you need, strongly recommend getting in touch with him. All the best. Bye.